problem with the Hebrew.
Shalom. Let me get straight into this lesson. Kind of bear with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play some of this video. Bear with this nigga woman folly. But that's why a lot of Jake women they just not dealing with the ninja woman. They too rebellious, too out of control, too outspoken, too opinionated, too brazen, too bullheaded, too stubborn, nasty attitude. And I'm not talking about you sisters. I'm talking about the who this apply to. This apply to. But are very opinionated, don't know shit, always run the fucking mouth, won't shut the fuck up, on and on and on. Madness. This gonna have to come to an end. And we're at a point where the rebellion is at an all-time height. The elder Montezakba got a heavy spirit on him to show us all the different rebellion among our people. This is what the Most High been dealing with. We just getting, we just becoming acclimated to it. And it's at first it piss you off because you see how gone these ninjas is, and it'd be other ethnicities that be willing to, and we'll explain things to them, even though they might not agree. They'll take the information in and say, okay, but you ninjas is the one that buck up the most. You the most rebellious, the most opinionated. You just won't shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You don't know shit. A lot of you don't understand. You're dealing with scholars, men that have thoroughly studied all these maps. We go into words. We go into history, the real history, not the fake history that you've been taught. We actually go deep into a lot of different things, going into geography. A lot of you ninjas can't spell geography. And this be the nigga woman that I want to simplify and make the so-called Bible or the Messiah all about love and the blood he shed. And they go to show you that you got to be stupid. But the Most High called our people stupid. This ain't nothing new. Jeremiah 4:20. So I'm gonna get into that. But I'm gonna play a little bit of this madness. All right. I'm sorry, Salaki, brothers, it pisses me off too, but we gotta go, the spirit moved me to go into it. So let's do it.
See, the problem with the Hebrew Israelites is it isn't just what they believe.
And let me say this too before I get all into this. These ninjas so stupid that we gotta talk harshly. Sometimes they so stupid they don't understand when we say Hebrew Israelite. I'm gonna show you that in scripture. That's ethnicity, ninja. You know what I'm saying? They mind so retardation is so great they can't comprehend what we saying. So let's get more into this.
It's the root of it, to be honest. The root of it is pride. It's not about Jesus at all. It's about them. See, they want to self-worship, almost like Satanism. Not the worship of Satan, not the worship of this, but the worship of themselves.
And you see them tattoos on her hand and all that. You saw that. So she's in the world living in a lot of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? We starting to see that a lot of people that's opinionated, that speak in their mind, they witches. They do tarot card readings. Not all of them, but a lot of them into some kind of wickedness. That's the point I'm trying to make. They into adultery. They into getting tattoos. Once you come in the truth, you can't get no more tattoos. That gotta be a new man. Right? So some brothers don't even have tattoos. I never got any tattoos. But if you got tattoos, don't feel bad. Just don't get any more. When you come into the truth, that you're supposed to be a changed man or woman. If you're a woman, you can't be a feminist in the truth. That don't even fucking make sense. You might as well stay your ass in the world. You can't be both. You can't, I like the truth, but I still want to do what I want to do. It don't work that way. And this not a black and white thing for you, because you might have so-called white people watch my lessons that are really Israelites. You got to get over that hurdle. I've done lessons thoroughly explaining that to you. Just because you look like a so-called white person, don't mean you're an Edomite. It don't mean that. So, but we do got a lot of bulk of so-called white people that look a certain way that are Edomites. You got brown skinned Edomites among our people as well. You Jakes don't want to talk about that though, because you looking at this through a cardinal lens. Most of our people do that's unfamiliar with the truth. They look at it by skin complexion. No, it's way deeper than that. It's about the ethnicity you come from, and Jake's gonna come in all different sizes, shape. Do you know how many? Man, it's so vast with Jake. You got Jakes in different colors. From they look like so-called white people, and some of them they dark complexion as Shaq. It's just what it is. So let's get more into this madness.
They're looking for something to worship. It's self-worship dressed up as revelation for real. They care more about the color of Jesus than the message he preached. All I can think about is, was his ministry real? Did he die on the cross for me? Did he pay the price for me? If so, then I don't care what color he was.
See, it's the same shit. It's like they all go to this like a manufacturer of a product. You Christians talk all you say the same punchlines. It's like the comedian that don't never change his jokes. He just say that he go to different, say a comedian's doing a tour. He go to the different cities, right? And you'll see it sometimes a comedian say the same jokes in different cities, right? It's the same circuit, right? The same routine. That's how you Christians is. You all like assembly line of you demons. And the Jake woman's so simple, they don't know much. They can barely put their shoes on the right foot, but they don't know nothing about history. You ask them, like they say, what tribe was Paul from? And it's something simple, right? What was Asia Minor at on the map? What is Ephesus at on the map? Point it out to me. They don't know shit, but they quick to run a fucking mouth. You ask them, I'm just going off the top of my head, what tribe Yahweh Shah was from? You know what I'm saying? They could not tell you. Or you'd be like, well, what ethnicity was Salakia? What's that? Pilot. Just different things. I'm just doing something very simple. I ain't even going deep. I'm just saying certain how many tribes of Israel was it? Some Christians might know that, but like most of you Christians don't know that. You don't know the history. You don't know who's Judah. You know what I'm saying? The 12 tribes of Israel. And this is basic. I mean, when you first come into the truth, you learn this stuff. This is elementary. Don't go to anything more advanced. They not gonna know. They not gonna know shit.
Let me tell you something. It's not about the texture of his hair or the tone of his skin that's going to save you. It's the blood that did it. And the blood still works. The blood he shed, no matter what color he was.
And that's how dumb and stupid a ninja is. You know what I'm saying? That's how stupid and ignorant a fucking nigga is, man. I'm just gonna tell you how it is. 2/3 like they heathens. They Israelites by ethnicity, but they mindset is in the heathen. They worse than, in some cases, worse than Edomites. In some cases, even though Edomites is our number one arch enemy, these ninjas are running neck and neck with the Edomites, and that's saying a lot. Let me get into this lesson. I'm gonna tell you like this, Jake. I'm gonna give you the bitter truth for the men. Most of the so-called black women, they hate you. I'm just telling you what it is. There's too many videos, lessons I'm gonna be going into. That's why you got some called the Passport Brothers, the whole movement. They not dealing with these westernized women in general, especially the Jake woman, because the Jake woman is the worst. A lot of them selfish, self-centered, bugged out, all kind of demons on their mind, just madness. They really hate you, Jake. Now, I'm not talking about you sisters, so don't get out your bag if you're a sister watching this lesson, this don't apply to you. If it don't apply to you. If it do, it is what it is. We don't bite our tongue over here. We're not the world. We're not Christianity. We're not giving them smooth words. 2 Corinthians 11:22. It says, are they Hebrews? This stupid ninja don't even know her ethnicity. She's gonna tell you some folly. African American, right? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. So when we say Hebrew Israelites, for some people that's on the slow bus, we are saying that's our ethnicity. That's literally our ethnicity. That's what we descend from. But a lot of Jake's too slow and dumb to understand this. Let's go here. In Jeremiah 4:22, one of my favorite scriptures. I go to the scripture a lot. For my people is foolish. The Most High, he cold, boy. Because when he say something, he don't have to say it twice. I'm just saying in the respect of what he's saying at that moment. He said it, and it ain't no going back, and ain't no altering, and ain't no changing it. He know our people better than we do. We just waking up to their folly. They have not known me. That mean they don't know him. They know the G name and the J name. That's what they know. Idols. They are Sodom's children. When you go into this word Sodom, it means stupid. They have none understanding. That's what we just saw in that video. Jake woman psycho babbling about what she don't know. You show her, you be like, well, point out the Ephesus on the map. I'm just giving you an example. She couldn't do it. Where is it at? What region is it in? You be like, is it Asia Minor or is it Africa? She gonna say Africa because this whole so-called African identity. But they don't know that, man. You know what I'm saying? No understanding, none. They just know what they've been taught in that emotional shipwreck called the Christian church, what caters to a woman's emotions. It caters to her folly because they know if they can cater to a woman's emotions, tell her what she want to hear, those smooth words, they can get money. And then a woman gonna drag her husband and her man, whoever she's dealing with, to that madness. And they know that. They are wise to do evil. But to do good, they have no knowledge. They literally have no knowledge about the Lord. None. Don't know his name. Don't know what he demands. You can tell them, what is the Lord? You like, what is sin? What's the definition of sin? They don't they won't give you a clear definition. But we know sin is a transgression of the law. Who the law was given unto to the Israelites. They know it's I say I can name 20 things off the top of my head I know a Christian not gonna know. And this is stuff that's elementary to us, stuff we've been learned a long time ago. Let's go here. Because they got that Edomite, that so-called white man in their mind. That's who they see. And they see his personality. And they see the God that they've been given in Christianity personality. That's why they don't fear him. They don't fear him because they've been taught that he's all love. Ecclesiastes 12:6. For the Most High hated sinners. That's why sometimes we'll call the Most High as a title, not his name. His name is Yahweh, but we'll use that terminology, the Most High. Why are we saying this? Because you stupid ninjas that think, that's an Islam thing. Completely out of your mind. No, it's in the Bible. For the Most High hated sinners. I thought he loved everybody. That's what you've been taught. Well, I said, they don't know the Most High. Jeremiah 4:22. And I will repay vengeance unto the ungodly. So you haven't been taught this. This is not in Jake's mind. This is not in a in a understanding. It says, and keep them against the mighty day of their punishment. So the Edomites gonna pay for what they've done, and you 2/3 Israelites and all these other heathens go pay. Ain't nowhere around this. But you don't know this, right? Let's go here to the Most High character. Exodus 15:3. It says the Lord Yahweh, and most people don't know this. They don't know when they see Lord in all capital letters. When you look it up, that's the Most High name. A Christian don't know that. It says, and the Lord Yahweh is a man of war. They didn't say he's a man of love. He loves his people, but he's chastising his people because of our wickedness. That's what you Jakes don't understand. It says Yahweh is a man of war. A man of war. What is a man of war? That's a very scary man. I'm saying the Most High is very scary. I had did a video when Jake got into a car wreck and he burned alive. That's fear should come upon you, and you Jake should fear that. But the Most High is going to show a lot of you Jakes because you're not going to, especially the women, they're not going to listen. They're going to rebel until some horrific thing happen. The Most High put a judgment out. It says Yahweh is his name. Right? So when you go into this word Lord, it's this Most High name. Go ahead. John 15:18, because most people hate this word. They hate the truth of it. They're not trying to hear it. It said, if the world hates you, nor it hated me before I hated you. So that's why this message has to be harsh. Most of our people hate it, and they hate the Most High, and they hate Yahushua. It's what it is. 19. But if ye were of the world would love his own. So we was talking smooth words, everything gonna be all right. The blood, right? We was talking that way, we would be well received in the world. That's not the case. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. So when we see all these people, these endless videos of Jake bucking up, especially the Jake woman, and all these Christians and just all these different genres of people bucking up against the word, calling us a hate group, saying, all these things about us, they really hate the Lord. And that's going to show you that we're doing something right, because we're not in harmony with the traditions and the customs and the emotions of this world. We're separate. Right? Hopefully this lesson has been edified. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak, Kodash. Shalom.